Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel guys. So today we'll be discussing about what is cache control header, but first we will discuss about what is browser caching. So browser caching is basically a temporary storage of resources coming from the server into the cache. Now let's take an example that a visitor visits a website and he stores some sort of resources like images, HTML files and JavaScript files. And when the user will access those images, HTML files or the JavaScript file, it will get loaded faster and the bandwidth usage will be reduced. Now we will discuss about what is cache control header. So basically a cache control header is an HTTP header which specify browser caching policies in both the client side as well as the server side. And also policies include how a resource is cached, where it is cached, and its maximum age before expiring. So which is the time to live. So this is what cache control header is. As you can see the syntax here. So this is how you write it in the client side as well as the server side. And after the cache control header, you define the directives according to your requirement. Now we will discuss about the directives. So we can set these directive in the response as well as the request part. So let's discuss about some directives. So first of all, we'll discuss about response directives. So first one is MaxH. So the MaxH directive defines that up to how many seconds a response that is stored in the cache will remain fresh. So let's say there is this image which is stored in the cache for let's say 2 days. So it will remain fresh or available in the cache for the next 2 days. And this 604800 is the number of seconds that up to when the particular response will remain fresh. For the no cache, so it indicates that the response can be stored by any cache without any restriction, even if it is not cacheable. So you can store anything in the cache, and the only condition here is that the response must be revalidated or validated from the origin side. So this is how you can use the headers. Now coming to the next directives. So the other one is no store. So it indicates that the response cannot be stored by any cache. So it is used to like if you don't want there is a bank website and you don't want any data to be stored in the cache. So in that case you can use the no store directive. Now the next one is the public. This directive indicates that the response can be stored by any cache without any restriction. In case the response is non-cacheable, it can still be cached. As the name specifies, it is public and it will store everything in the cache without any restriction. So these are the headers that you can add to the cache control response directive. Now, the last one is the private one. So, in the private one, you can specify which sort of responses you want to store in your private cache. So, the private cache response directive indicates that the response can be stored only in a private cache, as the name specifies, and you can use this particular cache control is private directive. Now, for the request part, you can also use the same headers, which is no cache and no store. Thank you so much for watching the video. And if you have any doubts, you can drop in the comment section and do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.